Hello, my name is Blake Patterson, and welcome to Afro Reviews. On the latest episode of the classic series, I examine Arthur Penn's game-changing masterpiece, Bonnie and Clyde, a motion picture so infamous at the time of its release that it garnered backlash from critics and individuals due to its graphic violence. Influenced by the film techniques and tropes of Godard and Truffaut, screenwriters David Newman and Robert Benton conceived a historically revisionist story of criminals Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow as devices against the establishment. Bonnie and Clyde is also a perfect study of one's hunger for violence and rebellion as seen through the psychology of Parker. In one great image, Penn captures Barrow waving his pistol around his hip as a way of showing off. The pistol excites Parker about the possibilities of being with a nonconformist rebel. Most films today would create a symbol that turns out to be artificial. This is why Bonnie and Clyde reminds viewers of how one can execute symbolism without being pretentious. Another criticism against Bonnie and Clyde at the time was that it displayed sympathy towards its characters who would normally be antagonists. There were humorous scenes that also provoked critics at the time. While an empathetic look at an antagonist was not groundbreaking in international cinema, it was significant in the American film industry because studio executives wanted to have archetypes and conventions in their projects. Well, not this time. To be fair, there were two prominent critics who supported the film at the time. Pauline Kael wrote a prolonged essay about her love for the movie as she called it the most exciting American movie since The Manchurian Candidate. At the beginning of his career as a film critic, Roger Ebert was able to write a review about the film as he called it a milestone and masterpiece. The acting from young performers Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway was fantastic, and it showed their potential later on in their career. Bonnie and Clyde also features Gene Hackman and Gene Wilder at the beginning of their careers, and we all know what they would be known for later on. For a film as remarkable as Bonnie and Clyde, it was also the initiation of the new Hollywood era, which spawned great American masters from Robert Altman to Martin Scorsese. In terms of cinematic movements, I believed that Bonnie and Clyde was the right motion picture to embrace new Hollywood. To the people who typically avoid movies from the 60s, please watch this movie for its importance and entertainment value. Even if you dislike its violence, you should be able to find an aspect to admire about Bonnie and Clyde. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great night.